has brought to us as homeowners the same kit that tens of thousands of their crews in commercial spaces across the country, what they're doing night after night to clean all of the toilets in those office buildings. So you know their time is precious, but it's got to look pristine. That's what you're getting in this supersized 7-piece deluxe. It's a 64-ounce toilet cleaning kit for $21.24. You've got easy pay to just try it, $10.62. And I just say that, please just try it, because I love the fact that more than 640 5-star reviews have been left on QVC.com. Not for a beautiful ring of some kind, David Leone, but more than 640 5-star reviews for a toilet cleaning kit. And it's because it works, and it works so much better and faster than what a lot of us have been doing all these years.
Absolutely. It's a new way of cleaning. We've been doing it for years. The key is that it's trying to get everybody to kind of change up. You're not using that brush like we were talking about before. How many times do you guys have used that brush and got splattered? You want to avoid that.
We do.
You do,
we definitely do.
And go ahead.
No, and I was going to say, I like the idea of how it's all contained in one caddy, and most of us have more than one bathroom, so you would like to have 2 sets. So let me show you what you're getting, and then we're going to rock and roll and see how to use it, because it does require a little bit of education here since it's different than most systems. So you're going to receive 2 32-ounce bottles of cleaner. You're going to receive 2 caddies that have the brush included, or the swab included. So you get 2 complete sets here, and then you're also going to receive this pumice stone. And so that's for more of the stubborn stains. So think about hard water, some of that, the scale that builds up in your bowls, or some of the rings that might form. Then you're going to be putting that into play. It's V31132. Okay, David Leone.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's clean this toilet. What's first?
All right, so the first thing that you want to do, so if you guys can look down here. Now, what we're going to do, the swab. Swab's important because we want to get the water out of the toilet. And the reason why that's important is because this water line that's right here, I marked it with a crayon, right? So that water line, a lot of other cleaners, what happens is that you pour the solution in and then it gets diluted as soon as it hits that line. So it never fully, truly gets clean. Now, what I want to do is that I'm going to pour on probably about an ounce. An ounce should do it, okay? Now, what you want to do is that you want to get...
Now, he poured it onto the swab, not onto the toilet bowl.
That's right. Pour it on, and you're actually saving solution by doing that. You're not wasting it. So what you're going to do is that you're going to get all the way around. You're going to get all these marks out of the way, and that swirl, that vortex, is very important to clean those and keep those holes clean. You're going to go around and get that ring, right? Now, what you want to do is you want to just let it sit. Just let it sit there. And what's happening is that normally in the real world, you would let it wait about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And you would let it activate. And this is what's happening when it's activated. I'm going to put these rocks in there.
Hold on.
Oh, do you guys see it? There you go, right there.
We've got a bowl. So this is the solution.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
There we go. So you got that bowl of solution.
What is happening, David?
And these are the rocks, okay? These rocks are the same minerals that are in your hard water. That's what's happening, is that it's activating it and it's like cleaning it, and it's the calcium deposits, the hard water deposits. Some people have iron, some people have other hard metals in their water, and that's what's causing all those rings. Some are pink, some are brown, some are blue, right? So that's the way to do it. Now, what you want to do, you want to flush the toilet. You want to flush it, get all the residual out, and here's the cool part, is that no water on my hands. You're going to wring it out. You're going to put it back in the caddy, okay? You're going to put it back in the caddy. You're going to put your solution back in the caddy, and you're going to store it behind your toilet.
Yes.
It's completely clean. You're done.
Let's look at the video. So the best part about this system is that it works, but the fact that it's so different than what you're doing right now, you've just got to understand how to use it. So push all the water out, and then put your solution on the swab, and then work the swab, as you see here in the video, around the bowl itself, and you'll be able to get rid of whatever it happens to be, whether you've got hard water. We had iron water when I was growing up. That was a mess. The rings that we get now, even if I clean the toilets every week, David, I can still get a ring that builds up. And for a lot of us in the bathrooms, David and I both have bathrooms in our basements, those are not getting as much traffic and getting flushed where the water is moving all that often anyhow. And so to be able to clean clean and take care of business so quickly. And the stuff that's most stubborn, the fact that you get a pumice stone included, then you can bring that out. The only thing we just recommend, don't use this on colored porcelain if you've got it, but for white, then you're fine. And the solution everybody can use. And remember, you get 2 complete sets. So 2 bottles of solution, they're 32 ounces a piece. It's why we call it super size, 64 ounces total, 2 of the swabs, 2 caddies, V31132. $10.62 allows you to try it and see what hundreds of people have raved about on QVC.com.
Yeah.
And we've sold so many of these, more than 220,000
That's insane.
of these kits since the beginning, but it goes back to Don Aslett. So
80,000
let's go to the story.
toilets.
80,000 a night.
A night, 80,000, yeah. And this is the way they're doing it. All these kitties, all these caddies are all on all of our cleaning people's carts. And it's so I'm going to show you again. Can I show you again?
Yes, but this is what the professionals do. And I feel like if it makes sense for them when time and results are everything, then of course it makes sense for us in our homes, David.
That's right. It does. And that's the way to do it, because you're doing a job that most people really don't get up in the morning and go, guess what I'm going to do today?
Right.
That you want to do it so it's quick, it's easy, it's seamless, and it does the job. That's what you want to do, right? And that's all you're going to do. You're going to swab it. You're going to let it go. You're getting all those rings. You're flushing the toilet. You're going to rinse it off, squeeze it, hands dry.
Yeah, your hands haven't touched any
It's unbelievable. I'm not touching anything.
You haven't touched any of the solution. You haven't touched any of the water,
Nope.
whether it's clean or not. And then the caddy slides and tucks right in behind, designed to fit behind the toilet instead of being parked next to it where everybody, you and your guests, can see it.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl and see why so many homeowners trust Don Aslett and this kit for their clean toilets. David Leon, how would you feel about bringing me a broom that's unique compared to any broom anybody's ever seen?
The best broom
Can
in
you
the
do
whole
that?
world.
Can you do this?
That one?
Okay,
Yes.
let's do it.
I'll bring it to you.
We'll do it in a little while. If David looks familiar, he's like one of these DIY hosty types, like Oprah loved him, and then he did some other shows. Because I often